Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. We are in my single-player survival world, Amradorn's Realms, and I have done a little bit of terraforming over here by the starter house that I built a couple of episodes in a tutorial series ago. You can see the farm over there. And today we are going to raise a barn. Yep, we're going to show you how to build a barn. Now this is going to be very similar to the one that I have over in Settlers Cove, but a little bit smaller. So let's get started here. First thing I need to do is grab some materials. Now I have up here some spruce logs. We're going to need quite a few of those. And I have some red wool that we'll need. Because we're going to use red wool for the walls, because we want a red barn. We'll bring some stairs and some slabs. We'll get we'll grab a couple of gates and some fences. Let's go ahead and grab some more logs. All right, so our path from the house is going to lead down here. So let's go ahead and do that in just by using our shovel here. Alright, so there is a path leading from the house to where the barn is going to be. So now we want to build the barn itself. Now I'm going to go a couple of blocks over here away from the path. And I'm going to start with my spruce logs. I'm going to put a spruce log there, and then I'm going to have 5 spaces in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Now this is going to be our main doorway into the barn. Now I'm going to use some red wool to mark out the sides. So this is our actual doorway. Alright. So now I want 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then a log. And then we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, and a log. Alright, so this is how big our barn is going to be. Now I believe on the one I did for Settlers Cove, I actually made it a little bit bigger. Whoops, I did that wrong. We want 3 spaces in between. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So now on the sides, we want to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and log. 1, 2, 3, and log. 1, 2, 3, and log. So we'll do that 3 times. And we'll come over here and do the same. 2, 3, log. 1, 2, 3, log. 1, 2, 3, log. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, log. Wool. 2 spaces, wool, log, and 2, 3. There we go. So now we're going to have our barn is going to have a doorway that is basically open on both sides. We can put some cattle pens in here on both sides, and we are going to have a second story. Alright, so let's carry our logs up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll come over here and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go across. There we go. Now we're going to do that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went 6 instead of 5, so I miscounted. But you know what? It'll still work. So we're going to leave it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. sometimes when you're working and you kind of miscount, you've got to be able to, you know, kind of think on the fly and modify things a little bit as you go along. 3, 4, 5. Don't get hung up too much on making sure everything is just exactly perfect. Otherwise, you'll end up having headaches like I did. Yeah, if you've watched any of the SentryCraft episodes that I've done, you'll find out that as I was building the temple, I really screwed up with my math, and if I wanted to fix it, I would have used up maybe 3 days. I would have lost about 3 days worth of work because I would have had to gone through and redo pretty much the entire framework of the thing. And it was better for me to just kind of change my plans and work that way instead. Okay. Alright, so here's the framework of our barn. I am going to go ahead and pull these beams across to here and do the same thing here. I am not going to do them in the center. And you'll see here once we get to working on the second floor. Alright, whoops. Alright, so that means I'm going to have to pillar up. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but we can actually do it with the wool here. Because we do need to make the wool go all the way up. And come across. One quick tip, if you're very new to Minecraft and you haven't had a chance to look through things, I mean, most people who have been playing this while, if you hit this scroll button while targeting a block that you've placed, you can pull the next set of those blocks from your inventory. So, as you saw, okay, so let's say I don't have any spruce logs in my inventory and I need to place some more, which I actually do here. So I push on my mouse wheel, and there now I have spruce logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we're doing here is we're building up what is going to basically be the attic of the barn. So we're going to have access to this area, which is going to be cool. But because we're not building a big barn like I did over in Settlers Cove, that access is going to be fairly limited. But we do want to have it here. I am going to have to get rid of that extra block I accidentally placed a second ago. So we'll get back to that in a minute. It is getting dark here, the sun's starting to go down, so we may have to run up to the house and sleep real quick. And there we go. Yeah, we didn't make it. We will have to get up there and do that. I'm going to go sleep real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so there is the basic frame structure of our barn. Now, a couple of things that we're going to do. The first is we're going to put a roof on, and we're going to have basically 2 levels of roof. One going up to here, and then one at the very top. So the first thing I need to do is pillar up, which I'm going to use wool to do that with. Again, if you're going to have to do things like pillaring up to fill in spaces, it's best to try to use a block that you know you're going to have to make use of later, and try to do it that way. Okay, so we want to place stairs as I fall down. I do that a lot. If you haven't noticed, I do it an awful lot. Okay. So we need stairs here and here. Okay. So now we can go up this way. With our spruce. We'll have to fix that. Alright, till we get there. Now we are going to also put a roof on here. So we're going to want to do the same thing, but here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to go up to there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Oh, give it extra. Did it again. Okay, let's get rid of those, because those are not supposed to be there. A little bit of lag. There we go. Would help if I actually get these placed in here, right? There we go. And then we'll come around here to the side. And continue up with our stepped roof. Making sure that we keep track of the fact that we're going to have to meet in the middle. Which, one more. There we go. So we come over here and do the same. Just keep going back and forth until we get our stairs to where we want them, which is right there. Alright, and then we need to come around here. Now, I generally like to use a different color of stair block on my roof than what I use for the edge of the roof, but we're not going to do that this time around. We're just going to use the same color because it still works. We do need to put in this on both ends, because this is basically the end part of the roof. There we go. Go all the way down. Do the same thing here. top it off. There we go. And then we got to do the other side. Oh, I am out of stair blocks. Alright, let me go get some more stair blocks and finish this up, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, just a couple of more stairs here, and we're all done. Now, this doesn't leave any of the side of the barn for the second story open for windows. Which could be, I mean, understandably, you might not like that. You might want to have this open so you can put in some windows. Kind of like I did with the barn over there. But this works. If you want that open, what you can do is, instead of doing stairs here, you could do slabs here and just do a lot shallower angle going up to this. And then you would have some space open here on each side. I'm okay with how this is. I like it. So the next thing we need to do is finish off our wool. So we're going to bring this down one more. And we need to go up here on all of these sides. There we go. Oop. Get rid of that. Ah. Lots of misclicking. I do that a lot. Excuse me. Alright, so we want the door open here. Continue up with our windows. Excuse me. Let me get a drink real quick. There we go. Let's see if I can keep from coughing now. Don't have time to build a coffin. Oh, now we want that there, but it's kind of in the way, so we can't reach that. There we go. And there's the inside of that. Now we do need to go up and finish that up there. We'll do that here in a second. First though, we are going to put in our windows. Now our windows are just going to be fences. And we'll put them in all of these openings. Not there. There we go. And there's our windows. Now, I'm going to go grab some torches. And I'll be right back, because we need to light that up in there. Okay, so I've got, I went and got lanterns instead of torches. I had forgot about those. I don't know how I did. These are an awesome addition for Minecraft 1.14, so I went and I got those. Now we are going to put a ladder going up so that we can get to the second floor. And there we go. And we want to go ahead and finish off wool here on both sides. And on the ends, but to get there, whoops. What I need to do is make some slabs. I still have some logs left, so let's go ahead and make some planks, make a crafting bench. Put our crafting bench down real quick, and we'll make some slabs. Pick up a crafting bench, and we are going to put slabs down on the floor. Whoops. We ended up turning that into a block instead of a slab. Now this here, I'm going to go ahead and extend out on both sides. So we'll end up having this open, is what it'll be. There we go. Want to make sure that's open. Now we want to put in a fence across here on all four corners. Now let's go ahead and put slabs down here and here. Whoops. And here. And then we'll finish this off. We're going to leave this open. We're out of wool. I'm going to have to go get some more red wool. Alright. Before we do that, though, I am going to put up a couple more lanterns. We will put one there and one there so we get this lit up. And then we will do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go ahead and do that there. I think we need no. No, we're good there. I'm going to go ahead and put fencing along here so it's protected from falling off. And I just need to go get some more red wool and we'll finish this off. And that'll be our barn. So let me go ahead and come down here. Now we can finish this off by putting some pens in here, you know, for animals. We can have some storage in here and basically use it as a barn, which is what it's meant to be. And And there we go. We've got a couple of gates here. We can put them in. Put a gate over here. So if we had some cows or pigs or sheep or something, we could put them in here, and they would be kept nice and cozy. Whoops. Helps if I put that in there correctly. And that's our barn. And there we go. One nice little simple barn. Alright, so that's how to build a barn. It's pretty simple. It's very similar to a house. Like I said, you can change up the roof angle a little bit so that there's a little bit more definition between the first and second floor. You know, it has a lot of barns will have that first floor will be it'll be bigger, and it'll have a fairly low angle roof to it, and then you would have windows on the sides for the second floor. You can do that with this. If you wanted to, you can also put a crane in there just by putting a log out with using either fence or iron bars down to a hay bale. I think I did that over on Settler's Cove. But that is our barn. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, my name has been Amradorn. You guys have a good one, and I'll see ya. Goodbye.